All right, so good morning once again. So today we are going to continue with our discussion that we started, I think, yesterday. So let me share my screen with you. Okay, so the platform is Poster My World. Poster My World. Enter. And, the link is here, the first one. So we are just going back to the work we started previously. So double click this one. And then it will bring you here. It will bring you to your staffs, like the designs you have been doing. So this is what we were doing yesterday. So you just come here, there are three icons. When you come here, say edit this design, collaborate, and then the third one is download your design. So we are still editing. So we come to the first one, which is edit this design. So let's click. All right, so here we go. And we started with this, we couldn't end it, so we are going to continue today. All right, so I think we have looked at a situation whereby you select, you just click once, and then the item will be selected. And then when you click twice, then the item will allow itself for editing. So right now, when I click once, this one is selected. So I come here, I click once, this one too is selected. If I click this image, this one too is selected. So you can select anything, anytime. Now, before we continue, let me try and open my WhatsApp so that I will know the information that I have to use for the design. Okay, so I'm opening my WhatsApp. Okay. So I think the WhatsApp is opening and we continue. But then I think you remember everything that I said in the last discussion. Whenever you select an item here, the information that displays here is concerning the item. When I select this item, what is displayed here is for the item that I've selected. That's what we should know. And then we also talked about moving items. When you select, so you select the item, you see the four corner white dots. You can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. So you just bring your cursor here, you can either drag it in or drag it out, and you make it bigger. At the same time, you can bring it to the item and click, hold it, and then move it anywhere you want. You click, just click on the item, you hold it, then you move it anywhere you want to. Okay, so that's it. We'll continue our discussion. Now I want to change this picture because this picture of somebody else, I want to replace it by a picture of the pastor. So it's two things. It's either you just come here and say, you see, when I selected the outside, which one you select the outside, it means you have come to the normal backgrounds of the design. So you have not selected anything here. So what is showing here doesn't concern anything on the design. So let's take it, for example, I click on this image, the pastor. Immediately, every information displayed here is for this image. So I can simply do what? I can simply replace it. You see, they have written here, replace. I can crop it. I can remove background, and I can what? Mask it. So right now I want to change this. I want to replace it. So I just click replace. So when I click replace, this pop-up menu will come. So I'll say my photos. This means the photos you have uploaded. The stock photos are already photos that you can, the platform has made available. If you don't have the photos for design, maybe you are doing a particular design, a Mother's Day design or something, you need a mother to do it and other stuff. Just come to stock photo. It's a pre-installed photos on the platform. But here's your photos. So I click here and I go and choose the photo I want to use for the design. Okay, so I think most of the photos are not loading because I have enough images that I wonder why. Okay. Let me go back to my computer. So select the image, come to what? Replace my photos. Okay. I think it's loading. All right, now it's loading. Good. So I have enough image of everything. Okay, now let me try and load and then see if I could get a fastest image. I think I've used it before. So let me check and see. All right. So you see the Assemblies of God logo when yesterday I was looking for it. I'll come back for it. So I'm just looking for the okay. So I think these are the two images. And so I will use this one. This one. So this one. Now the shape of the design, the first photo was this kind of shape, this square. So right now they are asking me whether I want to use this square or something else. So what I will do is that it's either I will use the original or I can even use free if I want to crop. I said, like I click original or free. I can now use my mouse the cursor to move it where I want it to be. And just move here a little bit. And just reshape it a little bit. That's okay. Okay. So immediately I finish, I say crop. And so you see that the old image is gone and then the new one is loading. So here is it. Okay, so you see it's inside there at the left corner. I can just click the image. You see it's already selected. So click it, hold it, drag it to the right so that the image comes full. Drag it to the right. Drag it to the right. And I think this one too, we can do it this way. I don't know. It's like, can anybody place it here? Right now, the image I think is too small. Let's make it a little bit big. All right. Okay. You can just make it appear with this place. And then one thing is that let me show you something called arrangement of this photo. You see, right now you can see that when I select this one, it just comes and then it's on the yellow. In the yellow, this particular yellow. And then when it comes to the white, it just enter inside of the white. So you see, it means that the white is on top, the image follows, and then the yellow. So right now I can just, as I've selected this image, I can just look here, see, say backwards, forward, duplicate. So right now, when I click the backwards, it will be going back. Now I click forward, it will be coming forward. Now look at this. Let me click the forward. You see, now it is on top of the white. Now when I click backwards, it go backwards. You see the yellow two have taken over. It is at the back of the yellow now. So because I want it to be in between the yellow and the white, I'll just say forward. So it's in between the yellow and the white. That's how it works. It's simple. So this is what you use to control whether you want something to be forward or back, like you want something to be up or down. Anything here, you can just do it. So let me come here and say, let's say we have this 2021. If I select, you see the same thing, say backwards, forward. If I click backwards, backwards, backwards. So as you click, it is going back. You see, it's now at the back. So that is why you see the some kind of, but then if I click forward, see, it will come forward, forward again, forward again, forward again. So as you click the forward, it will be coming forward because it does not, it's not competing with any other thing. That's why you can. So let me just say, you see, when you click, I clicked forward and you see that particular shining item that is there is now at the back. So I want the shining item to come forward. So I just click backwards again, click backwards until the shine. Okay, so the shine is now in front. I like it this way. Okay, so that's how it works. So you click an image, an item, it can either be forward or backwards. That's simple. All right, so Assemblies of God, now you have to go for the image, Assemblies of God image, the logo. So what do? Click photo, go to add from my photo. When you come to add stock photo, that's where you are going to select already pre-installed photos for the platform. Let's add from my photos. So I click add from my photos. These are all my photos I've used for some of the designs I've been doing. So here's the Assemblies of God logo. What do? Double click. Double click, it will load. The logo will load here. See, too big. And that's one right now, because we just loaded it right now. This logo is on top of all the items on this particular design. So what do first? I have to resize it. The four corners are what we mostly use for the resize. You just come to the one of the corners, click it, hold it, and drag it in. You can just come to this corner to click it, hold it, drag it in. Then just come to the middle, click it, hold it, and move it here. The image is too small, click at the one corner, drag it, hold it, and drag it small. All right, so you can just bring it here. Using the arrow keys, you shape it, you make sure it's at the right place. All right, so Assemblies of God 2 is there, the logo, I think it's okay. All right. Okay. Now, what can we do again? You have to change the 2021 Emancipation Service. Let me go and check the information which is available. Okay, there's it. All right. Load quick. All right. So Assemblies of God of Green Worship Center present Emancipation 2021 Media Encounter. Okay, so the media encounter, let me see where I can put it. Copy. Media encounter. Media encounter, where do I put it? me select this. Let me pull this one up. Let's select this one. So let me say, I'll write here the media. I'll use the white for the media. Use capitals. Yeah. It's too small. See, the size is too small. So since I've finished typing, I can just come and increase the size. Yeah, it's okay. So right now I can select and bring it a little bit down. Down here. Yeah. So I can now use this one for the encounter. So media encounter. I can also increase the encounter small, either by increasing it here or by dragging this one. Instead, you drag, you just click here and drag it up. It also work. So however you want to be. I use this one to control the arrow keys. All right. So yes. No, there's one thing I want to also show you. That is, when I click just this one, I select only the encounter. But maybe I want to select about 2-3 items. So when I click this one and select, you press Control, hold it, then add Shift. So you press Control and Shift and hold both of them. Control and Shift and hold both of them. Then after, select all the items you want to use. So when I can select the addition to the mid-year. I can add the service. I can add anything. So right now you see 2 items have been selected. So when I leave the Shift and the Control now, 2 things are selected. So I can just click, hold it, and move the 2 items together. I move the 2 items together. See the way it is. So let's make this one a little bit bigger, the media. Increase the size more. Shift. Move that one a little bit here. I'm using the arrow keys, so you can also use the arrow keys. Okay. No. So the date, I think date here is 14 days prayer and fasting. 14 days prayer and fasting. So the 14 days prayer and fasting, I think we can put that one here. I'll put the 14 days prayer and fasting. So 14 days. So select the 14 days. And this one, can stretch this one small so that the days will come up. And select it again, move it up. That's 14 days prayer and fasting. So this one as I just this one. Prayer, I use capital prayer. The size small. Then I think I can use that particular. But then Then I can use the blessed here. I have a fasting. Let it fast. Okay, so if I want to select the fasting, I press what I want. If I want to select the two items, let's say I want to select both prayer and fasting together. I'll select one of them, click Control, hold it, Shift, hold it. The two things, the two keys, hold it. Control and Shift key. Both of click both of them and hold. Then now I can come and select fasting. So I have selected two items. So I can use the Control key to remove them anywhere I want. Now it's okay. I can just bring the 14 days a little bit here. Use the Control keys. It's okay. All right. So I don't know what at the end should come up. So let me stretch this one a little bit so that the end will come up. Yes. Let's come down then. Okay, so 14 days prayer and fasting. I think it's okay. It's all depend on yourself, how you want your design to look like. So however it looks nice to me, that's why you know, you have to sometimes sit for long, just trying to see how best it looks like. You judge yourself before you post it out there. All right, so prayer, 14 days prayer and fasting. Let me see how it works. Now this one, the alignment, I can let it be. You see, this one is, the alignment is here. I can let it be in the middle. So just click this one. And the gap between this one, yeah, that is what we call the line height. And then we have the spacing too. So the line height, when I click this one, look at the way the 14 days and then 14 and the days will be. And I will close the gap between the two. Look at this. The more I reduce it, the gap closes a little bit. The gap closes. You see? So it's 14 days. The gap is okay. I can also increase the spacing. Make the spacing open a little bit. You can close it. So it's okay. I think 14 days prayer and fasting. 14 days prayer and fasting. It's okay. All right. So the dates now. Let me see. He said here is healing, deliverance, healing, deliverance, healing again the word. These four things, the healing, repeat 2 times. Change that one of the healing. Okay, so don't worry, I'll come back. All right, the time. Let's go and check the time and the dates. Okay, the theme is what? Restoration. Theme restoration. Okay, copy. Where do I put it? Create a new text. New text somewhere here because here is empty. There's nothing there. I can just use here. All right, so let me create a new text by clicking on this one. This theme is text. Add plain text. So if you come here, now I'll just click it, drag it down here. So that's where I want to double click it. Double click it. Then delete what is there. Then I paste what I copied. Simple. But the font size, maybe I can change it to this one too. Let me just make it like small letters. Okay. I think the color black is not nice, doesn't match at all. So let me make it red. Let me see. I can bring in item, a shape. Let me bring in a shape. Okay. So element. You want a shape. Just click element. Add shape. Add shape. So I want to add. This shape. This one work. This one. Okay, I don't want this one. Let me delete it. I want the other one, the second one. This one, right? Okay. So let me just drag it here. You see, I just imported this one. So you see, to be on top of the text, because the text I did this first. So if I want it to go down, guess what I will do? I want this one to go down. Guess what I will do? I'll come here. Now just click back. You see the text is forward. Now, so the shape is selected. So everything here is concerning the shape. I want to change the color first to red. The border color, I can change it, or I can even select the shape in the border color. I'll just remove it to 0. That's the border color. If I increase it, look at the border, but I want it to be 0. Then the restoration, let me come and choose the restoration and make the color white. Yeah. So let me just bring this one, this one enter here. Just bring the thing here. Restoration. Okay. All right. I think I also add some, this same shape. When you click, when you can say backwards, forward, duplicate. You can duplicate it. And when you duplicate the second one will be like this. You come forward. That will be the first one on top of all of them. Right now, I want to do something. I want the second one that has popped up to go back. And I want to change the color of the second one too. So the second one, I'll make the color this one. Okay, so I've changed the color. Then I'll say go back again. So now it's at the back. Now I want to use this control key to move it. So it's okay. Yeah. There's something. Okay, they have reminded me to save. So please save now. I don't know. Design, when you are doing it, it all depends on yourself, how you want it to look like. Okay, so your design has been saved. Thank you. All right. I think gradually we are bringing in all the information. I think you can also go and check. Okay, the host is Reverend Godman. Copy the name. Copy. Then I have to know where to put the name. Where I put it, place it. Okay. Let me the team restoration. Okay, let me bring this thing, the team a little bit down. So now when you select the restoration, click Control, hold it, press the Shift, hold it, and now select the other items. So I've selected all the 3, so I can just use the arrow keys, the arrow keys to just move it a little bit down. So it's down now. All right, now I can just right now I'm looking out for something to use. I can either bring in new text, or I can just duplicate those texts which are available here. So let me just duplicate the encounter. So if you want to duplicate the encounter, just press Control C is copy. Then you press Control V is paste. So you see that this is now 2. So I select the second one and I bring it here. just select the second one. Now, as it is here, I can just change this one and write host. I can just write host. So the host. Now this one, let me just reduce this one. Size. Host, what am I going to use to write the host? Which color? Let's do be too much. Okay. Can I copy this? This one and just write it using it. But yeah, I can use the white. I can use. Okay, so let me see. I don't want to use the same. Okay, let me copy the Jesus. So click there on the Jesus. Press Control C, copy. Control V, you copy. Then you paste. Select that one. Bring it here. Drag it there. Drag it to where you want it to be. Okay, so I think here is okay. So I can just type the name, Reverend Isaac. All right, so click outside and click here again, and then you just drag the corner to make it a bit bigger, or you can just increase the size here. That's it. So let me just create it here. Use the arrow keys to make sure it's aligned with the host. It's like the name is too long. Okay, that's the case. Let's bring the host rather up. Then we bring this one down. Okay. Bring this one. Okay. This one. So host Kwame Godman. Kwame Godman. No. Okay. So just depend on the colors you want to use, just choose what is okay for you. All right, so Assemblies of God, our Green Worship Center present 2020 Emancipation Service Media Encounter, 14 days prayer and fasting. It's okay, let's go and check the dates. 21st June to 14th July. Okay, 21st June to 14th July. And then the time is what? 6 p.m. each night. 6 p.m. each night. So I'm just checking the time now. 6 p.m. Okay. But let's see. 21st June to 14th July. Okay. June to July. June. Okay. So let me reduce the size of the June small. Shift it a little bit up with the arrow keys. So, all right. That's June 20th. June 21st. June 21st. Okay. That's coming soon. June 21st. 21st is too big. Let me select the 21st. Then make it a little small. June 21st. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll bring the I think this thing is disturbing me. I think it's on top. Let me bring it here. Drag it places, and when you finish, you can just work on it. Okay, so let me just select the June, drag it a little bit to the here. Then select the first, 21st, bring it here. Okay. So let's select the June. So we'll say 21st June to 21st June. Then to the other one. So select this one. Then hold Control Shift and select the 21st. Now I want to copy the two of them. So I say Control C, Control V. So you see I've copied and pasted the two of them. I can bring it down there. See, that's how simple it is. And I'll just say July. Here's July. That's what July. So two. Copy and is the 2020. Second one. So like there are texts you can copy and paste, and if the text format is nice to you can just copy and just use it. So to smaller text. All right, so 21st June to 4th July. Or I should delete this one and just add the 21st to this one. No, this one, just 21st. So that I can select and drag here. And then this one will come here. And this one is like a little bit better. So drag this one here. Okay. Then that's it. 4th July. So 4th year 04. Yes. Okay. So I can let this one go up a little bit. This one come down. Okay. And then 2020. It's there. So 21st June to 4th July. 6 p.m. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, healing deliverance. Prophetic. Healing deliverance prophetic word. All right, it's okay. And then you come to the venue. The venue is, Evergreen Worship Center. Equi Western region. So opposite St. Raphael. Opposite St. Raphael School. Opposite St. Raphael School. So that's opposite St. Raphael School. Okay. For more information, contact. For more information, contact. So I'm going to copy its contact. I can just click here. Click on this. Its contact is here. So, good. Let's place it here. And shift here. More information contact. So here, just kind of add here. Send this of God. God. All right, and then down here, it's a ministry. Ministry, like this, will be having some ministrations. Victory voices. Victory. So, look at this. We have changed absolutely everything in the section of the background colors, which we think is nice for us. And then now I can move this thing here back. Because like it's on top, so it was disturbing me a little bit. So it's now here. Okay, so when you look at it very keenly, it's like all the information that was on the previous one is now changed. Now this design has become the one which you can download and then use it for what you are doing. So Assemblies of God Ghana Evergreen Worship Center presents 2021 Emancipation Service mid-year encounter, 14 days. Then fasting, Evergreen Worship Center is the new opposite, opposite St. Raphael School. More information. So check if you have changed it. If you don't take care, you'll not change something. So please make sure you've changed everything. It's changed. Now you can download. All right, so quickly you can click on your save. That's how it is. So I think you have observed some few stuff today. I think I've shown you how to arrange items. Some of them can be forward, up or down, depending on where you want the item to be. You can also bring in your own images, post it there, rearrange the items, and then that's all. After you see it. Now, when you finish, you just come here, click on download. Click on download. And then you see our first one, basic image for personal use and this high quality image, blah blah blah. Forget about this one. Just download this one. Because the quality here is nothing. I'll show you how to make the image as quality as you want it. So just leave this one. Just click the first one. The first one is what you are doing for. Then click download. Just downloading now. So creating your design, blah blah blah. So downloading. Let's wait. All right. This is it. That's it. So downloaded. Yeah. This is good. All right, so I'm done with the download. I can just come and check my folder. It will be there. The download will be there. The download will be there. So when I come to download, you see, this is copy of the 2021 crossover, blah, blah. That's the title that the designer gave, but I can change the title or so. If I want to change the name, I can just right click and just right click and then go to rename. Just can do the rename. So that's to do. So there's the image. Now, how to make it much more quality? You see, this one is 546 KB kilobyte. I want to make it more quality. Look at the way it works. Let's minimize this one. Okay, let me open the, remember we have a software called Photoshop, Adobe Photoshop. The one we started using is for, the logo design and other stuff, if you remember. Yeah. So we are going to load that particular software. We are going to load that particular software. Then I'm going to show you something. So let me stop sharing here. Okay. So I will share another screen with you, which is the Adobe Photoshop. I want to show you, you have finished your image, you have finished your design in Poster My Wall, you have downloaded it, and you want the quality to be better, so that when you share on platforms and other stuff, to stand out. So let me share my screen with you and show you some few touches. All right, share. Okay, so when you come here, this is Adobe Photoshop, and I think it's not new to us. This is where we do our playing. We started playing our games here. So what do we do? Here is, I've shared the screen. I think you can see the screen now. You come to file, you have to import the image, and I know you remember. Come to file, go to open, and then there'll be a pop-up menu. That's it. Go to where your image is. Where my images are, where the download is. So click on download. Click on download, and this is the image. So I double click, it will load. Remember, think how to import image. Yes, we have done it. So I double click, it will load here. Load fast, load fast, load fast. We don't have time. Good. All right, so open image. If yours, there's no pop-up menu, you just open directly. It's depending on the capability of your laptop. So our image is here, right? Good. So I want this one, quality to be stronger and remain stronger. However, even if we share it on social media, blah, 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 that is not. So what do I do? This one is simple. As the image is loaded here, come simply to the image, this one, the image top here. Click on image. Come to image size. Click on image size. When you come to image size, the resolution is 240. Delete it and make it 500. So 240, make it 500. Means it's almost times 2. Means you have increased the resolution. Click OK. To increase the resolution quality. That's how it is. So it has stretched it, but still you see the quality is still remaining. Remember, if I want to make it smaller, control, hold it, minus minus. All right. So I think you remember. So right now it is that I have converted it to high quality. So I just have to have finish. That's all. Go to image size, increase it to 500. You are done. So what do? I come here, file, I say save as. Then I just name it, new. So I can say media program, media something. Media program. Good. And then I have told you here, select PNG, select PNG, this one. Lots of list here, but select PNG is the best. And where do I save it? I want to save it at lessons. Keep it at lessons. Media program, I'm done. Save. Remember what will pop up. Good. Click on none and fast. Click OK. All right. So mission complete. It's cooked now. I can send it through to the, what do you call it? The owner of the design. So let me stop sharing here and send it to. So I'm done. That's all. This is what we are going to use. Just use it to increase the quality. And stop here. Let me stop the sharing and go and share my WhatsApp with you. Okay, so come to WhatsApp. Share. All right, so now back to WhatsApp. Here I'm going to share with the master. So I'll just click attach and photo. And I look for, now it has come to the lessons now. So I'll just look for the image. All right, media program. There it is. Enter, it's gone. Mission complete. So thank you so much for the time and the cooperation. I think you will have to practice some of these things before we start our scratch, starting from the scratch. That is more, that one, gives you more opportunity to be more creative. This one just kind of changing some few stuff and some people, but starting from the scratch is even more better because it allows you for, you to use all everything that you want to do and how you want to do things. So I wish you all the best, and we hope you practice on this until we meet again. All the best. Thank you so much.